for joining us for the Brethren Way Advent Devotional Series as we journey together daily with brethren across the world through the Advent season. Each episode includes a prayer written by brethren women across all 5 of our regions, followed by a Bible passage to consider and a couple of reflection questions to ponder. These prayers collectively cover a wide range of emotions, from longing and desperation to gratitude and hope, creating a tapestry of sincere expressions and requests in the context of faith and relationship with God through this season of hopeful waiting. We hope you enjoy the Brethren Way Advent Devotional Series.
Things I've prayed about long ago, things I can't even remember bringing to you, God, are now answered in ways I don't fathom, can't comprehend, and don't always appreciate. I am existing proof of your goodness. I am breathing proof of your faithfulness. I am living proof of your mercy. This is why you told the Israelites to remember your goodness, to remember your faithfulness, to remember your mercy. When you told them to leave Egypt, there were questions, confusion, but overall, hope. They didn't know where they were headed, but the hope in a promise of something better to come. This Advent season, Lord, let us have hope, the hope of a promise of things to come, the knowledge of your goodness, your faithfulness, and your mercy. Let us not forget. When the Israelites forgot, they stumbled. They lost sight, direction, and knowledge. They put their trust elsewhere and found themselves wandering. I have found myself trusting in the wrong things. I have lost focus on the path. I have not followed your directions, and for that I have found myself wandering in the desert of life with no hope in what's to come. I forget the promises of provision and attempt to forge my own path, only to become more lost. Though they stumbled, though they wandered, though they lost battles, eventually the Israelites made it. They made it to the promised land, a land flowing with milk and honey, a place to be free, a place to trust you and to remember. These stories of remembrance should inspire us to continue on your path, O God. These glimpses into the life of your people should inspire us, O God. As we approach a season that could pull us into the desert, may we remember your goodness. May we breathe in your faithfulness and walk in the light of your mercy. May we remember, may we hope, and may we long for you. Amen.
Deuteronomy 8:2-6. Remember how the Lord your God led you all the way in the wilderness these 40 years to humble and test you in order to know what was in your heart, whether or not you would keep his commands. He humbled you, causing you to hunger, and then feeding you with manna, which neither you nor your ancestors had known, to teach you that man does not live on bread alone, but on every word that comes from the mouth of the Lord. Your clothes did not wear out, and your feet did not swell during these 40 years. Know then in your heart that as a man disciplines his son, so the Lord your God disciplines you. Now reflect on the prayer's theme of remembering God's goodness, faithfulness, and mercy. Consider Deuteronomy 8:2-6 and ask yourself, how can I remember and acknowledge God's guidance and provision in my life, even in times of wandering and uncertainty? In what ways can I learn from the Israelites' journey in the wilderness and hold on to the hope of God's promises, trusting His goodness, faithfulness, and mercy during this Advent season?
Come, Jesus, come, reign in perfect love. Come, Jesus, come, for yours is the kingdom, yours is the power. Come, Jesus, come.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Brethren Way Advent Devotional Series. If you enjoyed what you heard, please make sure to follow and subscribe to the Brethren Way podcast so you get daily notifications of new episodes through the Advent season. Let's journey together through this time of hopeful waiting and see what the Lord has in store for us.